up, y'all? It's your boy Mel. Well, couldn't. No, didn't want to say I couldn't. We still have a chance to start over and do it again. To go 30 days just posting consistently. These past 2 days, I wasn't able to post how I would like. I was definitely going through a lot. I just felt so drained. Remember when I told you guys I relapsed? I think it was Sunday or so, Sunday or Monday. I'm jacking. No, honestly, I'm jacking like Saturdays. Yeah. Since I've been this on Semen Retention for so long, every time I will release, I'm obviously thinking about it. I'm obviously thinking about it. But now, since I'm so aware of it, I feel drained, and I'm working every single day. Well, not every single day, almost like 6 days out the week. It's definitely 5, but sometimes I do go in on a Saturday. And I won't have the energy to perform how I would like. My mood will be shot. I'll still be there for my family, trying to show up, trying to push myself. But you can see it. I can feel it. Now, I'm feeling better now. My energy's up. My confidence isn't how I would like it to be because I'm beating myself up because I relapsed. Like, I'm beating myself up bad. But it's okay, though. It's okay. It's good that I have a partner that's okay, with me on this journey. She supports me 110%. So that's definitely a good thing, and I appreciate that. And that's being on this journey, it made me realize a lot. Everybody that I've watched saying, they said that wait until you find someone that's for you. Feel me? That's willing to put in the work with you. That's willing to understand that this journey is not just to manifest the things that you want. It's for growth. It's for yourself. It's for growth. It's for her also. So it makes it a lot easier. For me, I'm just so attracted to this woman. She's pregnant and she's still just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely lost control during that part. It's easy to have self-control. It's just looking at my wife and I'm like, damn, I'm really blessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? In this video, what I really want to talk about is not putting too much pressure on yourself. For my experience, my examples, hopefully you guys can relate. I put a lot of pressure on myself. I put a lot of pressure on me. I have not a lot of people, just a lot of certain people that would just come up to me, speak to me, and they would speak life into me. They see something in me that sometimes I don't even see in myself. And when I explain certain things to them, they're looking at me weird. Not in a bad way, but like, bro, you doing 95%, not even 95, 90, 98% of the work. A lot of people not doing this. Pat yourself on the back. A lot of people, they're not controlling their sexual desires. They're not trying to improve their character, trying to work on being patient, working on kindness, their discipline, being consistent, their strength, generosity. Like, people aren't working on these things. And not even people, just we as human beings, spiritual beings, including myself, we tend to let our traumas and past affect us in a way. Obviously, it should affect you positively. For some people, you can say it's positive, but just by how they speak, you can tell that they're still hurt. For example, I don't want to say their name. This is a person very close to me, very, very, very close to me, and they're misinterpreting the Bible. They're misinterpreting what really we're supposed to do in life. You know, I'm still learning as I go. But for me, how I see life is I see it as love. You know, I see it as constantly improving myself, not being jealous or envious of nobody. You know, that's how that just makes me happy. Why would I want to be jealous of how someone looks, what they have? Why would I want to be envious of that? You feel me? Just to receive materialistic things, just to receive this. You're not realizing that you doing that, you're giving yourself to the devil, you're giving yourself to the enemy now, you feel me? Because you're signing a contract at that point. You feel me? You're literally saying, I will do this right here. I will be jealous. I will be envious. You feel me? I kill, steal, destroy. You know, to receive the blessing. That's basically what you're telling me. You know, and that right there proves to me that you're not the person you say you are. You know, that proves to me that you're still stuck in your own way. That proves right there that I can't be around this type of energy. You feel me? I'm about to have a child, you know, and I don't want certain negative energy around me. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect, you know, but I've learned to understand people. I've learned to understand myself, you know, and I have a family. So my mindset must be positive. So there will be negative thoughts that pop up in my head, you know, but this is where positive thinking should come. You know, this is where positive thinking should come in. And semen retention, it helps with that. When I went on my 8 months locked in, I felt it. You feel me? I had that drive, I had that passion, you know. Every time I go on it, I feel it. So now, you know, working every single day, I have a goal, and I'm gonna execute this goal because I want to be the best for my family. I'm Superman for my family. That's how I see myself, and that's how I want them to see me. You know, so guys out there that's on semen retention, you know, understand that you are doing the work, and understand that things will come when it needs to come. You feel me? You're asking for certain we aren't realizing that we're asking for the things, right? We're asking for a lot of things in life. Some people want to be successful, some people want to be leaders, you know, some people, you know, they want to be these things. But what comes with all of those? Patience. What comes with all of those? Discipline. What comes with it? Consistency, right? What comes with it? Building your character, being kind. God is not going to give us things that we're not ready for. You feel me? Because if you're still a asshole, sorry for cursing, an asshole, right? You get all this money, you're just going to be an asshole with money, right? If you're a person that cannot save at all, now you're going to have all this money, and what are you going to do with the money? You're going to spend it, right? He's going to put you in situations where you're only going to change when you're tired of the problem. When you're really sick and tired of living the life that you're living, right? That's what I've learned. Now, he's going to put obstacles in your path to strengthen you. He's going to put obstacles in your path to make you resilient. You know, and these are things that I've learned over time. You know, and being with a woman like the one I'm with right now, we both changed, you know. In these few months that we've been best friends, but these few months that we've been together and she's pregnant, we've both grown in so many ways, and it's crazy, you know. And that's because we really love each other, and I love her. I don't care what I have to change. I don't care what I have to do to make her happy. You feel me? It's not me being a simp. It's not me. For the person that you love, you will change your ways. You feel me? And the same with her. I don't talk down on that woman at all. She don't talk down on me. Yes, we do have miscommunications, but it's not where we are wilding. Like, we're at a place where communication is really getting there. You know, I'm at a place where I'm at peace because I don't want to see my girl tight. And these are things us men, we have to work on. You know, our woman is our helpmate. Our woman sees our flaws more than we see it. You know, they know our patterns. They know everything about us. So yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm on my break right now. So, but yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. Keep pushing forward. And I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, you know.